Greetings folks, and I hope you're all fighting for your rights in your satin tights, wherever you are in collecting land. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. A little bit late to the party with this one. It's been out a couple of days, but I am super excited for this one. And it is Jazzinc Dioramas 1/6 scale take on Lynda Carter as Diana Prince from the, I think it was 1975, the classic TV show Wonder Woman. And I've got to say, big fan of the original TV show. Yes, it's cheesy. It reminds me of my childhood. It's full of nostalgia for me. And it is like wrapping a warm blanket around myself, comfort-wise. I do love the original TV show. If you've never seen it, it is so much fun. Seek it out. You will have a barrel of laughs. It is great, and of course it has the gorgeous Lynda Carter in it, so what's not to love? But yeah, before we dive into the pictures, I would like to send the usual shout out to everybody who supported the channel, and please drop a like and hype on this video as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale reviews, news, previews, tours, showcases and all that other good stuff. So two versions of this particular figure. There's a standard and a deluxe. We're going to take a look at both. There's not a vast amount of photos with both of these figures, and there is a little bit of crossover in the photos, so please forgive that. But yeah, we will start with the standard edition. Let's take a look at the first shot. I've got to, this one put a smile on my face, bending the barrel of the oversized gun there. But first impressions, let's talk first impressions. We'll talk about the head sculpt in a second. First thing is this body. Now, this character, Lynda Carter as Diana Prince, has been attempted in statue form, and there's been some quality statues out there. As far as 6 scale figures go, we have yet to have the definitive version. I know some third parties have attempted it. We've got some previews up on the channel for those. I was a little bit cautious regarding the shall we say, unique proportions of Lynda Carter here, because upper body wise, I was a little bit concerned these arms are too thin. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll see how we go as we get through the photos. But the skin tones and textures look great. Obviously, we're looking at a seamless body that's been specifically designed for this figure, which is great to see. How that will stand up to the test of time, it's the old story. Will we see splitting, cracking, flaking? Obviously, a character like this, really, exposed joints are a no-no, so they had to go seamless. It's just the quality of that seamless body. Will it be medical grade silicone? We'll have to wait and see what the longevity is like. But overall, yeah, the proportions look pretty good. That bodice looks great and screen accurate, with the gold effect going on around the chest area and the waist, then the silver patches there. We've got both bracelets, which look excellent, and we're getting a hint of those sort of satin pants that we'll get to. But the head sculpt, first impressions on the head sculpt, I've got to say, very, very good indeed. Undeniably Lynda Carter, undeniably the Amazon princess, Diana Prince, and I think they've done a cracking job here, Jazzinc. They really are stepping into the 1/6 scale world and making quite an impact, quite a mark on the collecting world. But yeah, let's start with that hair. The hair, rooted, obviously, is the way to go with this figure. That unique hair and that unique style, and it looks to me like they've nailed the color and the style really, really well. Sort of flowing back off the crown area there, falling down over the shoulders with that slight kink in it as it gets closer to the top of the shoulders there. That dark brown, almost chestnut, dark chestnut color there looks absolutely on point. There's shine to it, and the style looks great. So probably might take a bit of futzing out of the box, but I think they pretty much nailed it. The real test for me though with this rooted hair will be when this tiara comes off. They've got the tiara just right, as far as I can tell. That gold reflective material with the red star in the center there, but to me this figure, or at least the hair on this figure, is going to stand or fall when that tiara comes off. So on to the next. Sort of head and shoulders shot here, getting to see that upper body. Skin tones, skin textures look great. As I say, not awfully convinced about that upper arm proportion, but that might just be the camera angle. And as with all these previews, I will be popping either there or there. I'll be popping some stills up from the TV show so you can do your own comparisons. Head sculpt looks great though. You've got both earrings there, the red earrings on point. Those eyes are the right colour, they look super glassy. The mouth looks great with the red lipstick. And overall, I think they've nailed Lynda Carter there. I think this is... I'm going to say this from the get-go. I think this could very well be the definitive 70s Wonder Woman, Lynda Carter Wonder Woman in 1/6 scale. On to the next. Now that tiara is off for the first time, and this is where Mr. Go Figure, I sort of went, is it bordering on doll-like this? Not the easiest thing to do, this hairstyle, without ending up with a sort of a line that gives it that doll-like quality, that gives away the fact that this is rooted hair. I'm sort of on the fence about that. I think I will display probably wearing tiara, although this is the right style, as you'll be able to tell from the shots up top there. The hair itself looks on point, as I say, colour and style looks great, but yeah, and that upper body proportions, a few reservations, but on the whole, I think this is looking stunning, absolutely stunning. Got her clutching the golden boomerang here, which looks great. I'm going to assume that's sculpted plastic with that red star in the centre there. On to the next. More of an action pose here. Now we can really start to see those proportions. Still got some concern about the upper arms here being just a little bit too slim. But as I say, let me know in the comment section below. Overall, that bodice looks great, and we're seeing those satin pants for the first time. Now, they look great. They look absolutely great, as does the upper leg area. I'm going to assume they've used satin or a satin type material. You've got those white stars going on there, screen accuracies there, the lasso of truth, I'm going to assume. Well, I'd like to see that as done in a sort of indie way, with a wire running through it, making it posable. That would be great to see. Not 100% certain whether that's the case or not, because I don't think there are any shots here of her actually using the lasso. We'll check. We'll wait for the all shot at the end and see what it says about the lasso. But attached to the waist really nicely, and overall, yeah, it's looking very promising. And without avoiding getting a strike on this video, looks like the proportions of the chest area are correct as well. But moving swiftly on. And I think this is a phenomenal shot here. This is probably the best of the bunch as far as I'm concerned. And when I pick this figure up, this is how I'll be displaying it. This is the classic with the stars and stripes cape. The cape looks really, really good. Just a simple tie at the neck area there, and then drape it over the shoulders. Not sure whether it'll be wired. I don't think it mentions whether it's wired, but I mean, would you need it wired? Probably not, no, but overall, this is probably because those upper arms are being covered up. I think this looks better, but overall, that shot is absolutely phenomenal. And I think Jazzinc have knocked it out of the park here with this one. So that's the all shot for the standard version at the end there. Looked at that photo with the cape. You've got the head sculpt. Accessories include 2 wristbands, the boomerang we've talked about, the bent barrel gun, and the removable tiara. And you've got multiple swap out hands here. We're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So yeah, 5 sets of swap out hands, total of 10 hands, looking excellent. So that is the standard version. Let's zip on to the deluxe. Now, the first thing you're going to notice here that is different, and there are a number of differences between the standard and deluxe, is that you have a swap out head sculpt here, which has got a smiling expression, which I think looks great. I've got to be honest, I'm thinking this one looks slightly better than the neutral expression. I think that smile just sums up the character just that much more accurately for me anyway. Now we can see the proportions, and for the first time we're seeing the legs. The legs look good. They look to be just about on point, and I think there's going to be much arguing in the Wonder Woman, the 75 Wonder Woman community and the collecting community about the proportions of the arms and the legs here.
I think that looks pretty accurate, but don't take my word for it. Check out the photos. The boots look great with that white stripe down the front, that red material. Can't really see the heels from here, but I'm sure they're on point. And the legs, now, I believe that she had some kind of sheer tight underneath the underneath those satin pants, but let me know in the comment section below, which would probably account for the slight tonal changes between the skin of the upper body and the legs themselves. But overall, I think, yeah, I think those proportions are working for me in that pose. On to the next shot. Now, we're really starting to see the differences here. You're seeing, we're getting closer to that smiling head sculpt. I think that looks great. I prefer that one, most certainly. That's my preferred head sculpt there. And the deluxe version comes with 2 swap out bracelets. So you get the 2 standard ones, but you also get these 2, which you can apply these 2 bullet deflecting effects on. Not sure how those have been done, but I think they look great in this photo. They really do. Almost looks like a spark. So I'm going to assume it's some kind of high gloss finish, maybe resin type material that just clips on to that bracelet, or may very well already be attached to it, to the swap out bracelet. Probably going to be very delicate, but I think it looks stunning. And the overall impact in that shot, I think, is great. Really excellent. Same shot again there, the bending of the, that one still does make me laugh. Bending of the gun barrel here, we've got the boomerang again here, and that cape shot as well. I think looks stunning, absolutely stunning. Yeah, the head and shoulders shot we've already looked at before, so this is pretty much the same photography and photographs as the standard edition. And finally, the DX version all shot. And this is where we're seeing the real differences. Now that bullet effect on those bracelets there. Now that, to me, it looks like some kind of clear plastic, maybe. Maybe this is how this has been lit. I'm not 100% certain how that's going to work. I like it in that shot, but that may be down to the lighting. Judging by the tonal changes on the skin in this shot on the right here, I think this has been illuminated to give it that reflective quality, but we'll have to wait and see. With the deluxe version, you're getting this tire iron, this bent tire iron as well, which you don't get with the standard version. That's pretty much your lot, obviously. The only other major difference being the smiling head sculpt. And I think, for me at least anyway, it's got to be a DX version, because I just love, I think this smiling head sculpt is more accurate for me. It encapsulates the character more. So yeah, it's a DX version all the way. Prices, what's the cost on this? For the DX version, you are looking at $389 US. That equates to £293 in the UK. And for the standard edition, you're looking at $299 US, equating to about 225 UK. So yeah, that's the pricing on that. It's not super cheap. It's not the most expensive. It's sort of midway, erring towards high end this. But I think Jazzinc have done a cracking job here. But let me know your thoughts. Are you a fan of Wonder Woman? Are you a fan of Lynda Carter? Are you a fan of the original TV show like me? What are your thoughts? What's your take on this? Which of the 2 head sculpts do you prefer? Are you going to be picking this particular figure up? Are you going to go standard? Are you going to go deluxe? Nothing is off menu, so please drop a comment in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this, and I would love to hear from you. So that about wraps it up for this brief preview of Jazzinc's take on the 75 Wonder Woman. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, as I mentioned at the top there, plenty more reviews of 1/6 scale figure. We've got stuff from Hot Toys, from InArt, from Susu Toys, Jazzinc, Present Toys, Caustic Plastic, Exo 6, Iconic Studios, the list goes on. As I mentioned as well previously, we have got more tours, previews, reviews, news and showcases as well. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I suppose all that remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching, as always, from myself, from the legend that is Diana Prince, aka Lynda Carter. A massive thank you for watching, as always. And until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves and happy collecting.